It is 6:48. This is your morning in 8 minutes. There's an update on the nearly decades-long lawsuit between contracted employees and Jacobs Engineering.
The two sides reached a confidential settlement over the cleanup of the Kingston coal ash spill. In a joint statement, attorneys Greg Coleman and Dwight Tarwater tell WVLT News after years of litigation and lengthy negotiations, the parties have entered into a confidential settlement agreement that will resolve all of the cases.
And that same fossil plant where the coal ash spill originated is retiring. TVA is asking for your help deciding what to do with the space. TVA wants to either produce natural gas energy or solar power on the current site. You can learn more about public meetings and the environmental study right now inside your WVLT News app.
Right now, the Knox County Sheriff's Office is investigating a possible road rage shooting. It happened around 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon on West Emory Road near Carnes Valley. We're working to learn if anyone is hurt or if a suspect's in custody. If you know anything, we have that number that you can call. It's on your screen now. We also have it posted inside the WVLT News app.
And a Knoxville man is now in custody accused of biting another man's face. It happened at a home on Wimpole Avenue. The victim says he was attacked while hanging out with friends. He says the man on your screen grabbed him by the neck, threw him on the ground, and bit him, removing a piece of his face. That man is now charged with aggravated assault.
And we're learning new details about a deadly house fire and shooting in Union County. The district attorney's office says fire crews found the bodies of 4 children and a man in January at a home in Luttrell. Investigators say Charles Damon Al-Jumaili shot and killed his 2 children and 2 grandchildren. They say he set the house on fire and shot himself. The DA's office says no charges will be filed moving forward.
Right now, people in Kentucky are mourning the loss of a Scott County deputy. Deputy Caleb Conley was shot and killed during a traffic stop on I-75 north of Lexington. Yesterday, dozens of officers took part in a procession driving from Frankfort to Cynthiana, Conley's hometown. Hundreds paid tribute, standing along the roads as well. The suspect is in custody in connection with Deputy Conley's death.
Right now, Maryville police are remembering a K-9 officer, thanking him for his service. JoJo died this past weekend. The department has not said how. Maryville police thank him for keeping the community safe and say he will never be forgotten.
U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy has issued a strong warning on the negative effects of social media on teens' mental health and is urging lawmakers and tech companies to come up with guidelines to protect minors. The Surgeon General is also urging parents to enact tech-free zones and create a family plan to restrict social media use.
Today marks a somber 1 year since the mass shooting that killed 19 children and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. President Biden is expected to speak about the tragedy today from the White House. Texas Governor Greg Abbott ordered the state flag to be lowered to half-staff today to honor the victims, survivors, loved ones, and the community affected by the rampage.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis plans to announce today he's running for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. DeSantis is expected to make the announcement in a live appearance on Twitter with the social media platform's owner, Elon Musk.
Former President Donald Trump appeared virtually in court yesterday for his second hearing in the criminal case against him over falsifying business records. A trial date is now set for next March. Trump is pleading not guilty to all 34 counts in the case.
And a Russian court has extended the detention of Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich for at least another 3 months. Gershkovich was arrested in March on espionage charges that the U.S. says are fabricated.
Target is pulling some items from its Pride-themed line of products, saying it's led to confrontations from customers and threatened employee safety. Target's Pride collection features more than 2,000 LGBTQ-friendly items rolled out in May.
And new details this morning. A Second Harvest says its Pack the Bag campaign brought in more than $400,000 of support for the Food for Kids program. If you or someone you know is in need of food right now, Second Harvest wants to help. There's an on-site distribution day tomorrow in Maryville. It'll start at 10 o'clock and it'll go until noon or until all the food is given out.
And attention high school and college seniors, you can get a free dozen glazed donuts today at Krispy Kreme if you wear your cap and gown or other class of 2023 swag. The sweet treats will come wrapped in a special diploma while supplies last.
WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols. A short trip and an early exit from the SEC tournament for the Vols. Texas A&M shut out the defending champion Vols in the opening round in Hoover. Now it's on to the NCAA tournament for the Vols. The 16 regional sites and teams will be announced Sunday night. The rest of the teams will be announced on Monday at noon.
At the high school level, our area teams are battling for state titles all week long. The Bearden soccer team fell to Brentwood, the second-ranked team in the country. Several East Tennessee softball teams will be on the diamond today. Alcoa and Kingston both have games at 11 this morning. Gibbs is set to play at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
And we've got complete coverage for you today. It is the Visit Knoxville Open over at Holston Hills Country Club. The official start of the tournament is tomorrow. And taking a look at the schedule today, golfers back on the course for the Harris Cherokee Casino Pro-Am. The T-Pro and Junior event also happening today. That's happening over at Williams Creek Golf Course. All of this leading up to the official start of the tournament tomorrow. Casey will be out there live at 9 and noon today.
And you'll be out there playing with the pros.
I will be.
You best believe I'm going to get video of that.
Yes,
All right, let's go to 6:54 now. Time to get a look at traffic with Whitney.
Still in good shape ahead of that morning rush. Taking a live look at Alcoa Highway right around McGee-Tyson Airport. If you are making your way to the airport this morning, all those flights coming and going are on time. You're in good shape making your way around downtown Knoxville as well. No congestion in those usual spots just yet. Do want to be mindful that volume will be picking up here soon. But right now, no need for any alternate routes on your Wednesday morning commute.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
It is 6:55 now on this nice, clear, calm morning, but what we're keeping an eye on is actually further out at sea still. We are watching this band of rain to approach the coastline. So notice a lot of clouds across the Carolinas, then more rain. Well, that means those clouds start reaching us by the weekend. That'll actually keep us cooler, so just a couple of pop-ups tomorrow and Friday, then the clouds, then some rain tries to spill over the mountains. And again, that's mainly Saturday night into Sunday morning, so heaviest rain lined up in the Carolinas, and we are looking at some light to moderate rain to cross over the Smokies. We'll continue to keep an eye on that for you, but I wanted to give you plenty of heads up while everything's all clear. All the more reason to enjoy. Just got a few clouds along the Smokies now. 50 in Pigeon Forge, 48 Middlesboro, 56 in Knoxville, and 51 Crossville. Got that nice, mostly clear morning. See that haze from the smoke and a few clouds. There's that sun peeking through. So a lot more happening in the atmosphere there to add to that hazy view with some patches of fog this morning. We'll stick with a nice cool breeze, northeast 10 to 15 miles per hour and gusts up to 20. Look at this big warm up from below average this morning to right around normal heating. 73 at noon, high today 83, and then we'll be in the mid 70s at 8 o'clock. So again, the changes are settled the next couple of days with just some stray to spotty rain and storms developing. Then that system that brings us those rain chances for part of the weekend. We're watching that timing. Like I said, right now it looks like Saturday night to Sunday morning that could come over the mountains. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that for you and keep you updated, of course, right here, but also through the WVLT First Alert Weather app. So we'll have more of a detailed look at that coming up on the CW.
I've liked the 8th day more and more every single day that we've shown it this past week because it just keeps getting better. There was so much rain.
Yeah, you're going to play golf. Are you nervous? I would be so nervous to play with the pros.
I'm only nervous off the first tee box because that's where they park all the Cadillacs is off to the right. Those are expensive.
All right, I'll try to get you guys a good look at that.